The Red Sox, Yankees, Blue Jays, Phillies, and Mariners are speed dialing the Minnesota Twins at an annoying level with continued interest in starting pitcher Joe Ryan, utility player Will Castro, outfielder Harrison Bader, and basically their whole bullpen. It's safe to assume that the Phillies are contacting them for Bader. He's a center fielder and, of course, maybe a bullpen arm. Let's take a look at Bader's numbers. He's hitting .254, 12 home runs, which would be fourth on the Phillies currently, 38 RBIs. That would be tied with JT Realmuto at seventh for the Phillies. And lastly, a 776 OPS. That would actually be fourth on the Phillies, only behind Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Schwarber, with a clear advantage from fifth because Castellanos is in that spot, 743 OPS. I'm not going to lie, this kind of feels like an Austin Hayes situation, maybe a tad bit better. In terms of potential and being an all-star level game changer, it's definitely a step down from acquiring a guy like Luis Robert Jr. Now, of course, who knows? Bader could end the season better than Robert Jr. because Luis is known for being hot and cold, and it's baseball at the end of the day. The one thing I do like about Harrison is his numbers versus lefties and versus righties are relatively the same. He has a 774 OPS versus lefties and a 777 OPS versus righties. He's a tad bit better versus righties, 259 average compared to 241 average versus lefties. On top of that, he's an above average defender. I also feel like he's going to be really cheap considering he's an unrestricted free agent in the offseason. If Dave Dombrowski does the same thing that he's been doing at trade deadlines for the Phillies, this feels like the move. They also have some pretty good options in the bullpen. Duran is a righty pitcher. He has a 2.01 ERA, 53 strikeouts, and 16 saves. He's probably their most valuable relief pitcher, so you're going to have to give up something of value to attain him and win the bidding war. He's been so lethal against the lefties this year. They're only hitting 181 off him, and righties have been just above average against him, 258 average. Brock Stewart is another solid option. He has a 2.38 ERA, 41 strikeouts. I mean, he is a righty killer. Their batting average against him is 104. The problem with him, it seems like lefties have his number, 333 average with a 942 OPS. You know what I say? Why not both? The Phillies have also been linked to righty Griffin Jax. He's currently fourth on the Twins with 72 strikeouts, a 3.91 ERA, and both lefty and righties are below average versus him. Lefties 244, 681 OPS, also righties 233 with a 629 OPS. They also have a guy named Danny Colombe. He's a lefty. He is old, 35 years old, but he's currently leading the Minnesota Twins with a 1.16 ERA in 31 innings pitched. I'm sure there's more options in that bullpen, but I just wanted to share that the Phillies are in contact with the Twins since they are known sellers.